Normally I'd be streaming on my capture card, but kind of had some things going on tonight, so just trying to get online and kind of get some gameplay in tonight. So first things first, kind of had some things I alluded to before the stream. Go ahead and store those, and then haven't quite decided. I might actually do a little bit of delve tonight because I think I have some delve currency saved up. Let's see, fragment incubator. Incubated fragment. Okay, interesting. These, I believe, are just for... I don't even know why I picked that up, actually. Yeah, hopefully everyone's been having a solid week. Halfway through the work... Well, over halfway through the work week, actually, at this point. Sell these off. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Hey, how's it going, everybody? You guys are in here fast. Now, let's see, what should I incubate on? Probably not getting rid of my weapon anytime soon. That's nuts. Swear, dude, I've gotten you so many Exalts this league, it's ridiculous. I just gotta get myself one at some point. Yeah, even during my video I made today, about loot filters, like, I was rubber banding like crazy. Appreciate that, Mike. I'll probably have to pass on that one. 15 qualities worth a little more than that. That's crazy. You've had awesome luck this league. Let's see. See how much delve I can actually run tonight. I just had a lot of depths to get through. I haven't run too much delve this league. A couple streams worth, and that's about it.
Thought I heard something.
1100. That's not too bad. Let's go, and I don't have any azurite at all. Dude, you gotta wonder, like, if that's actually, like, what it's gonna take to, you know, make something happen, as if, you know, the few content creators we have on PS4 and Xbox One, if, like, we just gotta make some videos. The thing that sucks is, like, the PC players don't run into it, so, I mean, they don't have much to say about it, and they've got a whole lot more pull than we do. That was a fix. I'll have to check that out. Hopefully he cracked the code. I gotcha. That's weird. Is it like caching data? So like the longer you've played, like the more lag you have? That'd be crazy. Hey, what's up, Snake? Alright, let's get some azurites so I can buy some flares. Nice, dude. That's crazy good luck. Yeah, hopefully that loot filter video kind of helps out. I admittedly, when I was talking about like some of the stuff that will like disappear with the different loot filters, I kept brain farting on the see, I'm doing it again. The armor pieces. I don't know why I can never like remember off the top of my head what those are called. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm not too far in my depth yet. 66. I got a long ways to go in the delve. Yeah, that's awesome. You got one worth 10 exalts. Don't feel bad, high res, either do I. I actually finally got a new pair of boots not too long ago. Can't really blame everyone for wanting a headhunter though. Sweet lord, can you imagine running this without a loot filter? So, I wonder if that's on this. Oh, I can venture backwards. Yeah, these are the boots that I'm currently using. So the max life roll wasn't the greatest, but strength adds to my max life and my damage output, which was good. The armor roll, also not the greatest, but solid armor overall for the item. The cold and lightning resistance rolls are pretty decent. What's crafted on, obviously. 30% movement speed, that's the max, so that was really nice. And stun and block recovery is the only stat I have on it that I didn't really care about it. Oh, snap. That's solid. Like, fortify items started getting a lot more attention in this league in particular, but I mean, they've always been really, really good. I mean, there's a reason why everyone runs fortify on their movement skills. Yeah, I definitely need to look into it. My biggest thing is time constraints. Adulting sucks. Like, fortunately, when Christmas rolls around in December, I actually get like a week and a half off work, which will be beyond awesome, but it feels like it's so far away. I ran into that with one of my characters last league too, because I was running Flame Dash for a little while, anyways. It was a good leveling movement skill. Damn, that is a solid gem. I see a little more. I mean, I can't really complain. Last stream, I definitely got a couple of really solid drops. I haven't sold either one of them yet, but I'm sure if I drop that amulet down to like 3 exalted orbs, I'll end up getting rid of it, which I might just do. Nice, dude. Thank you. There's just some really basic stuff I still need to do with this build, and then, like, really take it over the top. Like, I need to get to level 90 at least. I need to finally find that last Trial of Ascendancy from mapping. It's insane that I haven't found it yet. Need to get my 6 link yet. I'm surprised I'm not taking damage from the darkness right here. I think what we'll have to do is one of these days we might just have to party up during a stream, and like I can look through some items that you've got, and then it'll be educational because I can kind of go through like my thought process on all the items and why it'll potentially work with the build and why it'll be an improvement. Because that's kind of always my goal. If I can teach something during a stream, you know, that's always good. This is the point of the channel, so granted streams are more or less like the really fun part for me, but if I can do some educational stuff too, that's always good. What the hell? Desync City. You coward, just stand around the edge of the darkness. Yeah, we could do that during a stream too. I actually did a video on someone's build once before, just because they were asking for like some build advice, and I just thought it was kind of a cool idea to go through and just kind of make a video on what I thought of their build. There's so much stuff here. None of that's really worth the time. Oh, this is bad. There we go. Barely made it. Yeah, for sure. All my streams actually get uploaded back onto the channel. I've got it set up so it automatically does that on YouTube. Hey, Legend, what's up? I always like checking out people's builds anyways, just because, like, you know, there's a lot of, like, the cookie cutter builds that are on the forums, and, you know, you can find everywhere online of, like, what all the top PC players are doing, which is, like, the standard stuff you'd expect. If you can get pretty creative here and there, but, like, looking through just random builds of people who don't post them online, like, that's what I find interesting, just because, like, you have no idea what you're potentially going to run into. And, like, people come up with some really good ideas that you wouldn't necessarily think of. Oh, look at that, someone offered 3 Exiles for that. I may have to get out of here and go take that quick. Much appreciated.
I believe in traveling light.
Ooh, I got too much in my inventory. What can we get rid of here? I don't need that. I don't need that either. Sell that off. I need that for recipe. I must have randomly picked up a bunch of items by mistake. I appreciate that plug, Legend. The channel's small, so all the support definitely helps and is definitely much appreciated. That's just honestly, like, unless you have no idea what you're doing, like, and even then, like, every build has potential. Let's see. I'm just always intrigued to see what other people are doing. Alright, let's... Oh my god, it's so annoying. There we go. Can I... No, I actually have to go back into a social area. It's crazy how, like, an okay build can go to being completely overpowered with just an item or two. There we go. I made 3 Exalted Orbs. Yeah, I mean the passive tree can be stressful because it's just much more of an equipment thing, or much more of a commitment than what gear is. Yeah, sure is. I've seen other people listed for 4, but like theirs have much better stats than mine do, so I'd rather take 3. Well, obviously I took 3 for it, but I wanted to make sure I at least got something for it before the value goes down at the end of the league. Be a really solid necromancer weapon. I've already got one of those. Actually, I need to store this for... Actually, I can just sell these boots off. Okay, good. So I didn't get a couple of elk shards for that. Move this back over here so I can compare it to the other one. But then I should be able to... What level were these? I did not want to make that public. Level 70. Okay, so yeah, we're in business. Helmet, chest piece, gloves, boots, belt, rings, amulet, two-handed weapon. So it should be 2 chaos here. Unless I messed up and got the level of something wrong. Which looks like I did. What item isn't level high enough? Oh, these are blue. What? That's stupid. Why did I have blue boots in there? There we go. There we go. 2 chaos. And Queen's Decree. Yeah, the one I had was much better. Alright, let's go hit the delve again. You should be able to just buy MAME support from one of the vendors in town. Let's see, so I had one more Vol outpost. Delving's a lot of fun after mapping a few. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, we all gotta run out of luck sometime. I don't feel so bad about not having an Exile drop now because, you know, at least I got that item on Monday that I just sold for 3. Hey, what's up, Soho? I got a ways to go yet. I have to grind some orbs of fusing. I'll have to see how many jeweler's orbs I have though. I can trade 4 of those straight for 1 orb of fusing. It's actually a part of the reason why I'm delving right now, is just to try and get some of those recipes. Because I know the recipe for the 6 link is down here. but I don't think I'm at far enough depth to be getting it anytime soon. Because, yeah, knowing my luck, if I just use Orbs of Fusing, it's going to take me like 3,000 orbs just to get there. You can, but your probability of getting the maps you need in the delve are much lower than running the maps that are adjacent to the map that you need. Why is this not lighting the area? Holy lag. I may have to uninstall the game and then just reinstall it while I'm at work tomorrow morning. I actually ended up looting 3 6-links within like 2 days in Exiles temple, but I've run that map 2 or 3 times this league and haven't gotten jack squat out of that place, so I don't know what happened. The desync's the big one, because that's what makes Cyclone stop hitting. Yeah, I guess Kamal made a video today about uninstalling and reinstalling the game, and I guess it worked for him, so it's definitely worth a shot. I wonder if that's something to do with like the way that the game patches then, possibly. I just figured it was mob density, but like with me changing my item filter, I also figured having less items on the ground would help too, and that hasn't really done a whole lot either. I mean, at this point I'm willing to try just about anything to get rid of the lag. I mean, it's almost killed me twice tonight. Lucky enough to get out of it, but that doesn't always happen. Like, I probably can't even count how many times I've died mapping because of lag and desync issues. You never know, though. What I would do is just uninstall, like, right before you, like, have some place to go or something to do. And then just have it install while you're away. Put your PS4 into rest mode, because everything should install faster while it's in rest mode. I actually put my PS4 into rest mode more often than I actually turn it off, which I'm sure is going to cause me some problems with my PS4 in the long run, but hopefully not until the PS5 comes out. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Just do it while you're sleeping. And mine typically is too. The only thing I worry about is I'm hoping that my data never gets corrupted, because it seems like for whatever reason where I live in my house, when we have big storms, the power seems to always get knocked out for a brief moment. No, your account's stored online. All of that's cloud saves. That's super weird. But like, so when your PlayStation doesn't turn off correctly, especially when you have an external hard or storage device, it'll like say it's repairing the device to avoid possible corruption. So like, my paranoia is one day it's actually going to become corrupted. But I mean, hopefully not. You know what's sad? I still haven't played God of War. It's on my backlog. It's especially sad because I've literally played every other God of War game. My favorite by far is 2. But I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that Michael Clark Duncan's one of my favorite actors, and he plays as Atlas in that game. I'm gonna have so many games to play through when I finally have my break from work. Because like, I'll have a week and a half vacation, and like during the weekdays, like my son will be in daycare, and my wife will be at work. So I'll just be in my house alone. So I'll probably end up doing like some all-day streams too, which will be fun. Because normally I can only stream for about an hour or two. So December is going to be fun. It's crazy because like I remember as a kid, you know, the one thing you'd be the most excited for come December was like getting games, you know, for his presents and stuff. And then like you become an adult and like you buy all your own games anyways. So Christmas rolls around and like maybe you have some backlog games that you didn't get a chance to play or buy because you didn't have the time that you used to ask for. But for the most part, like I'm more excited to like see what my kid gets for Christmas. If I don't get anything, I could really care less at this point. That's not the proper way to say that. I couldn't care less. I have some flares now. Let's see if that wall is over there. Do I have... Okay, I do have that equipped. Let's get my buddy going over here. So it should be almost directly over here. That's nuts, dude. You have like a collection room or something? Or just stuff you never got around to? Damn, no wall there. Yeah, that's awesome. I've always liked people who kind of have the idea to just start a giant collection of games. One of my favorite, like, larger content creators on YouTube does that. It's a YouTube channel called Beat 'em Ups. He's this Australian dude who lives in Texas, and he's Like one of the nicest people on YouTube. Kind of someone I look up to be honest, just because of like his overwhelmingly positive attitude that he always has. But yeah, he covers a lot of like Nintendo content. He's a big Switch content creator. Yeah, Path of Exile is a relatively small game. I think just because the graphics aren't super intense. Yeah, I don't think that wall's on this side though. I think it's on the other side. There's just nothing over here that looks like it would lead to that. I'm guessing it's... I have to travel all the way through. That sucks. Well, that's not that bad because I can get a bunch of azurite along the way at least. So you have like a lot of PS4 games, or is it a bunch of like unopened retro games? Hey, what's up? How's it going? I don't know if it would really help, to be honest. Probably just increase load times more than anything else. Oh, nice. So you got a big Sony collection. That's super cool. It's hard for me to like pick my favorite console of all time, but like my favorite console that I unfortunately don't own anymore would definitely be a PS2. It's like my teenage years in a nutshell is the PS2. So many good games. Like a bunch of great RPGs, a bunch of great action hack and slash games. Like, dude, the wrestling games that were on PS2 were awesome. Console, as far as I know, doesn't have PvP. That's only on PC. I don't know if we'll ever get PvP or not. That sucks, dude. I used to have two. I gave my original fat PlayStation 2 away, and then my slim I ended up trading in to get like a bunch of Xbox 360 stuff at the time, which I really regret. I had so many great games. Yeah, because I had like the original fat one, and then I had one of the silver slim PS2s. That thing was amazing. I used to play, there's two games I played on, well, I guess three if you count sports games, but the two games I'd pretty much play online were Star Wars Battlefront 2, like the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, and Champions of Norath. The used bookstore that's not too far from me, they actually have a refurbished PlayStation 2 for I think like 30 bucks. I was pretty tempted to go pick that up. I think even the used ones on eBay run for at least 40 or 50. Yeah, garage sale hunting is always a good idea too. I used to always worry this stuff won't work. Yeah, the first like remade Star Wars Battlefront game was lacking in a lot of areas. 2 ended up being pretty decent once they like took away all the microtransaction stuff, but yeah, the original first 2 with Galactic Conquest were where it was at. Galactic Conquest was so much fun. And like you'd unlock like special weapons and stuff based off of like how many kills you had, and there's a bunch of other unlocks for specific stats. That's true. Even just 1 or 2 PS2 games will still run you around $20, which is crazy because like I remember back then, like you could pick up a lot of different PS2 games for $20, like almost shortly after launch for some of them. I don't know. Back then, like I wasn't quite as big about getting games at launch though either, because like I had my handful of games that I loved playing, and then occasionally I'd try something else. My biggest disappointment, though, one game I did buy at launch was Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. Oh my god, did that game suck. Game broke my heart. I was so excited. I'm like, oh man, a new Gauntlet game. Like, this is going to be amazing. And I beat it within a couple of hours and just was pretty salty about it. I just grew up in a relatively small town, so like, oh dude, Black was awesome. That was like one of the first times I played a game that felt like legitimately difficult. I remember really enjoying the game Gun. That game was super good too. The final boss in that game was like the cheapest thing I'd ever seen in my entire life, though. I did actually. Return of the King was amazing. I really enjoyed that game. I don't even know how many times I played through it in its entirety. It's just crazy to think of like how many good like movie-based games they actually made back then. Because nowadays you just don't find very many like quality games that are strictly based off of movies. Oh no. Nice. See, the luck's not dead quite yet. That's good. See, I don't know if I actually have enough sulfite to get any further. Doesn't nah, it doesn't look like it. Yes, that's really all the delving I can do for now. I grabbed way more scrolls than I actually need. Oh, those rolls are terrible. It's a nice bleed crit combo. That's a decent little gem.
Welcome.
Got a couple items for you, Nico. With horrible rolls. Let's see, I'm gonna go back to my hideout and see if I have any maps that have Nico on them. See where he is for my daily atlas. Einhar. There's a Shaper stronghold. Where is... Nico should have a map. Oh, right there. It's hard to see when it's Shaper influenced. That'll do. It's the biggest reason I've been running the delve too, to get to a deep enough level and actually hopefully find that 6-link recipe. Yeah, that's why I just gotta hunker down and grind. But I mean, that's a good majority of this game, just kind of hunkering down and grinding. It's kind of funny, after running delve and then going into maps, I'll like instinctively like still somewhat avoid darker areas of the map, thinking I'm gonna start losing health.
With energy
Knowing my luck, I'll hit like depth 300 and still won't have it yet. That's the thing, those crafting recipes can literally pop up damn near anywhere in the delve.
Packed with energy.
Alright, up to 651. That's how pretty much everything in this game goes.
Another nice bag.
Like, now that I feel a little better about the fact that I actually have some exalted orbs from selling that that amulet, I'll have one that'll drop shortly. Because that's how things go. Not that I'll complain when it happens, because I'm never going to complain about getting another exalted orb. Ah, crap. Going down, sucker. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. He's got the most popular loot filter on PC. But yeah, a lot of that just took a lot of experimentation over time to make. Like, it's a video I wanted to make a lot sooner, but I kind of wanted to spend a bit more time in game just really getting a feel for what was dropping and what wasn't.
My spirit is spent.
So yeah, hopefully a lot of people find it useful, because I know loot filters are another one of those things in the game that's not explained super well. But yeah, definitely glad you found it helpful. So that's super weird. Like, I'm pretty sure I killed the area boss and Shaper never showed up. I don't really understand what happened there. I mean, like, I know I beat the area boss. Like, I went in both the arenas and cleared them both out. So I can actually go back to the delve, run that one area, and then hopefully blow up that wall. Hopefully find that wall. It's probably getting pretty late. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely is. So hopefully just head down there. Run to this chest, and that should give me an open area to hopefully find that wall that's there. I know it has to be over there. Man, it feels like it's been a long week this week. I'm gonna have to try that here in a moment when I get to the next safe spot. Yeah, the crazy thing is, like, my work week last week was like way busier, but I don't know, I think I'm just drained from last week still. I'll probably be streaming Path of Exile again on Friday. Hey, what's up, Dirk? But I'm probably going to go ahead and make a couple of Ultimate Alliance 3 videos. Just because there's a couple of systems in the game I think it'll be kind of useful to go through for people. And I kind of wanted to do a review of the game, to be honest. That's one thing I haven't really done on my channel at all, is like review videos and like recommendations and stuff. I actually thought it'd be fun to do a review of Path of Exile at some point too. But the thing is, like, with like my reviews of games and stuff, like, I kind of want to do it a little differently than like your typical game review. Like, if that's a road I go down, I don't really want to give it like a flat number score. More or less like kind of highlight things I like, highlight some things I don't like, and then basically like what player base I think it would like it. That's a good idea too. It would be like to review different leagues. Compare and contrast from the last league. It took me a while to get used to the camera angle. Like, my only... See, and that's the thing, like, if I did a Path of Exile review, that's something I would totally mention. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. It's definitely not perfect. Yeah, honestly, like, my biggest qualm with Ultimate Alliance was I just wish there were more costumes, like in the first two games. Yeah, new content's something I definitely want to cover. I mean, it's especially fun for me when it comes to, like, streams, just because, you know, I've got a few of you guys who typically make a majority of the streams, regardless if it's like a Throwback Thursday stream where I'm playing like a classic game, or if I'm playing Path of Exile or Marvel. So, like, I'm still having fun in the stream, which is always awesome. Yeah, he told me about his crazy good luck at the start of the stream. Definitely happy for you. It's always cool to hear stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely want to put some more Marvel Ultimate Alliance stuff on the channel. Just because it's a game I really like. Let's see. Flare up. Oh, there's my wall. Nice. Got a fossil. Nice, got my dynamite right back. I was kind of disappointed that my 6-length recipe with Einhar ended up being a staff. Yeah, the game got me pretty good with that one. I was like, really, dude? It's like the last thing I need. Chess piece would have been awesome, because, I mean, a chess piece even had crappy mods on it. I could just scour it and craft it myself. I might take you up on that. I've been using the same exact chess piece forever. And, like, it's a solid chess piece. Like, I can't even complain. It's actually pretty low level. It just has pretty decent rolls. Like, I could definitely do better on the max life. The armor's pretty solid, though. But, I mean, it's... I could definitely do better. Tier 7 and a Tier 6 mod. Like, I could potentially roll, you know, a 3 or a 4 relatively easily. I'll have to roll the resists on it too, but I mean, the way that some of my other gear is set up, I can always swap out, you know, some of my mastercrafted modifiers on there with more resists. So right now my resists, yeah, I don't have a lot of play with those, but I'll probably honestly just end up trying to snag the 6-link chess piece. And like I said, even if it doesn't have stats I can use, I can always just try crafting on it. And that's something I can do during stream too. It takes a little bit of patience, but I mean, I should honestly have enough currency at this point to where I should be able to craft something decent off of it. And it's worth spending a bunch of currency to have a solid 6-link chess piece. I mean, it's literally a piece of armor that, like, I won't have to worry about replacing for the rest of the league. And I'm not exactly concerned about, you know, moving my currency over to standard, because the reality is I don't play standard anyways. totems are being savages. Ooh, there's a crafting recipe over there. 3 link. Alright, so go back to the encampment. I don't need a shield anyway, but I can just stash that away. What kind of fossil did I get? More socket. Ooh, and the potential for white sockets? Dude, that's solid. That is awesome. Dude, that's literally someone just flexing that they have a mirror. That's crazy that someone found one, though.
Blew up a wall.
Yeah, that fossil's pretty dope. Hideout gifts. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Wouldn't that be something?
Hello.
Nice, he's got 3 socket resonators. It's gonna take a bit of azurite though. Like a third of the way there to buy one of those. These upgrades are more important anyways. The closest expensive item to a mirror, there really isn't one. Mirror's like in a class of its own. Honestly, yeah, like Headhunter's up there, but I mean, even compared to even a Headhunter compared to a mirror, it's insane, like how much rare and how much more valuable a mirror is compared to literally everything else in the game. Oh wow. Must have been like perfectly rolled. Oh, right on. Thanks, dude. That's what you meant. So cold lightning resist. So yeah, the resists are there. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of experimentation with these. See what I can kind of build around those. Huh, that is pretty nice, the right stick. I never even thought of trying that. That's a little bit of a time saver. Solid tip, dude. Yeah, definitely big thanks for the items. I think what I might do next stream, because I'm going to have to kind of wind this down here, because I got to, once again, I work at the same time every morning, so I got to be jumping off here. But I think what I might do in the next stream is we might scour this down and just do some crafting on here. It's like currently... I'd be losing a lot of life and armor. I mean, those resistance rolls are pretty... Yeah, tier 2. Those are really nice. Awesome. Well, yeah, definitely. Thanks again. So yeah, I think next... next stream, I think we'll go ahead and do some crafting. I'll scour this chest piece down and hopefully we can get some decent resist rolls on top of there. Yeah, I definitely got to get some life and some armor added onto that also. But it'll be a huge boost to the build to actually have a 6-link now. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to call it a night from there just because I do have to be up pretty early. Definitely appreciate you guys stopping into the stream, though. Like I said, Friday, we'll have some fun actually turning this chest piece from an awesome piece of gear into an unstoppable piece of gear. So that'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'll probably just spend the next couple days here stacking some more crafting currency, and we'll have some fun with that. It'll be a good stream. It'll be fun. Even if we get some bad rolls, it'll still be fun. It'll be educational. Nah, I'm gonna keep my cool. I'm gonna try my best. But yeah, 6 a.m. is actually when I have to be awake for work, and it's rolling around 11 o'clock right now. So yeah, I gotta get some sleep. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get something good off of it. So yeah, hope you all have a great night. Hope that I'll see y'all again on Friday. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Till next time, may the RNG be with you. Always.